There's a special day every once in a while where you have the opportunity and the motivation, which you need both, to watch the sunrise and sunset in the exact same day. And today was one of those beautiful days. We're still on the island and it's early enough that nobody's out quite yet, and the tide is still too high for people to cross the bridge. The town is so foggy and the air is just crisp, like it feels like a storybook. We wandered around the island, slowly making our way up to the top, and my legs are so sore from all the stairs that we did yesterday. As much as I don't want to leave this place, I don't think I could do it for another day because I don't think that my legs could hack it. I basically had to crawl to this viewpoint up here, but it was 1000% worth it. The sunrise was insane, and I wish that you guys could hear the birds in the background too. Like, it was just a surreal experience. I've actually been in this island before, but the experience did not even come close to comparing to this one since we stayed over. When I was here before, it was so crowded and overwhelming, like I just thought it was the most overrated place. But staying overnight was a 20 out of 10 experience. We went back to the hotel to pack and get ready, and Vincent let me know that I dried off with the bath mat. Oops. Then we went down to get our complimentary breakfast that came with our room. Honestly, they had a really good selection, except that I dropped my croissant on the floor. Don't worry, I didn't waste it. I did eat it. I just dipped it in Nutella to cover it up. Then we lugged our bags all the way back down the stairs that we came up, down the stone pathway, all the way to the shuttle, said goodbye, which was so sad. We loved it here, and headed back to our rental car. See how busy it gets? It's not even 9 a.m. yet, and this is the line for the shuttle. We packed the car and started the road trip back to Paris. We were originally just gonna take trains everywhere, but we ended up getting a rental car, and I'm so glad that we did. It's just made the trip a lot more laid back. I feel like so you can kind of do things more on your own schedule. But we don't need the car in the city, so we dropped it off and took an Uber to our hotel, and I was so car sick. Oh my gosh. The driving here is insane, and all of the roundabouts don't help. We made it back to the hotel alive, barely squeezed into the elevator that's made for like one person with all of our luggage. And we did a quick change so we could spend the rest of the day in the city, so we went to the grocery store, grabbed some snacks. I've been on my goat cheese grind lately. That's just been my go-to every time we go to the grocery store here, and we ate that in the park, and then hopped on the train to go to the city center. Now, I've seen cops on horses, on bikes, but I have never seen cops on rollerblades before. I seriously want to know if they were on duty or if they were just like out for a joyride. There's always a certain point of a trip like this where you do get a little bit burnt out of going to museums, but we really wanted to go to the d'Orsay before we left. Gosh, this lady was so cute. She was trying to take a picture of the art, and she could not for the life of her stop taking selfies on accident. It was the most tender moment. Like, I wanted to help, but I don't think she spoke English. I hope she eventually got the shot. And let me just say the golden hour was golden hour-ing tonight. This whole trip I've been begging Vincent to go to a jazz club with me, and every single night we're too tired, but we're doing it tonight. And I had no idea what we were getting ourselves into before we walked down these stairs. I thought it was just gonna be like a sit-down place where you listen to jazz, and it turned out it's like a dance club. And people like actually knew how to dance here. It was so much fun. The people watching was so good. We did that for a really long time and then got brave enough to go down. It was so much fun. I feel like everyone there was just having the time of their lives, and I wish so badly there was a club like that where I lived. It was just all vibes and so worth staying out late for, even though we've literally been up since the crack of dawn.